Good morning and welcome to week 7 of SMS News Quarantine Edition. I'm your host, Veda.
And I'm your co-host, Ollie. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see how the weather looks like this week. Well, in case you haven't heard, classes start back today.
Yep, our teachers finally figured out the internet and now we have to learn something.
That's right. If you haven't seen your schedule yet, check your teacher pages on the school website and Google Classroom.
And speaking of our teachers, it's time to reveal their secret pals. Take a look. And if you need a Chromebook to join the Zoom or get your work done, you can come get one at the school today or tomorrow from 11 to 1. This will be your last chance, so don't miss it.
Coach Felkel was just up there with Miss Evans and Miss Rhodes to see how this was going.
Hey guys, it's Coach Felkel. I'm up here at the middle school where Miss Rhodes and Miss Evans are passing out Chromebooks to teachers and students to help everyone continue with their distance learning and kind of help us adjust to our new normal that is education. Let's go in here and ask them a couple of questions. All right, ladies, can you tell us what we are doing up here today?
Well, we're here to pass out Chromebooks to our students who don't have access to technology, and this is to help our core teachers and our students complete assignments online. So you have no excuse now.
Also, guys, remember that y'all have bonus work, 100 points for your content areas. That's going to be your science, your social studies, your ELA, and your math. I know we could use those points, so let's get your Chromebooks and let's get to work.
So, Miss Rhodes, how are you dealing with technology issues now that you're not physically able to be here on campus very much?
Well, not being present definitely has its difficulties. Some things that I really want to encourage you guys to do, if you have any questions, everyone should have my email address. It's available online. Be sure to shoot me an email. I'm available all the time. If you're having any trouble with your Chromebooks, guys, just shut it down and start it back on. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. You also want to be sure that you are taking care of your device. Be sure you're not eating or drinking around your device, because you know how I am. It can cause lots of damage, and you don't want that on any kind of device we're trying to use to get your bonus work or any of your regular classwork in. Some other things you want to be sure you're doing is checking your accounts daily. I'm updating the website as we go. Just about almost every day we're getting new updates on the website. So if you have any questions or need anything, check out the website and shoot me an email.
Miss Evans, do you have any updates or comments concerning the library?
Yes, I do. I know that when we left March 13th that we weren't expecting not to come back. And I know that some of you left with your backpacks and your library books in your backpacks. So I would just encourage you to read those books that you have, and please keep up with them. And you can drop them by the school anytime, or you can just wait and return them when we come back.
How are you as educators dealing with this current pandemic that we're going through?
Well, we're lucky enough, we're not really content teachers, so the best thing that we can do is just support our staff. Anything they have or need, we're here to help them make sure that they can get their information out to their students. If that means just simply uploading documents to the classroom page, I'm happy to do that. Ms. Evans, what about you?
Well, one thing that we have been working on for our students and to assist our teachers is getting our Chromebooks sanitized inside and out, getting them labeled, and pushing them out to our students who need them at home. And we're really excited to be able to help our students with this.
Absolutely.
How are you as parents dealing with this pandemic?
Well, as a grandparent with a 15-month-old at home who is walking and talking with about a 5-word vocabulary, we've been doing a lot of outside activities. We've been riding the side-by-side, we've been riding the tractor, which is 1 word that he can say, and playing with the puppy dogs, which is 2 words he can say. And we've also been reading books because, it's never too young to start reading. And one of his favorite books is his counting book. So I'm trying to keep up with his education since he's not in daycare anymore. Daycares, please open quickly. And I'm just doing everything I can do to keep myself busy and this little sweet baby that I have at home.
Well, I have not really been pushing a lot of education in my household. I figure it's time for my kids to get to be kids again. We do a lot of trampoline time. They also ride the four-wheelers and play outside. We've even planted a garden.
That's that too. Yeah,
I know, it's really fun for them. My kids are loving being outside and having some downtime. So we've just been trying to hang tight and lay low. It's been good.
How are you ladies handling social distancing?
Doing great.
There you have it, guys. That's how Miss Rhodes and Miss Evans are helping support distance learning here at Sterlington Middle School. Please get into your Google Classroom, check your assignments, do the bonus points, guys. Never be satisfied with the grades you have. Keep working. Back to you, Veda and Ollie.
Thank you, SMS, for spreading the technology love.
Now, if there happen to be any 5th graders watching, we need to know what you plan to have your electives next year.
Art, band, choir, drama. I just realized I was counting the ABCs. We don't have an E-elective.
Anyway, check out the SMS website or Facebook page for the link.
Ooh, do we get to invade another one of our teachers' homes?
That's right, it's time for SMS Cribs.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down, we don't have to go a while.
Hey y'all, it's Jara. Welcome back to another episode of SMS Cribs. Today we are visiting Coach Magoo's house. Let's go on in.
All right, guys, come on in. As you walk in our home, this is the foyer you'll see. We've got Holly here greeting us this morning. Holly, say hey to camera. Say hey. You don't know. Okay. Guys, if you look around here, this is, I guess you'd call it a formal dining room. We eat in here sometimes on special occasions, holidays and stuff like that. It's kind of turned into a Monopoly, Clue, and a card game for the Magoos while we kind of spend our evenings here at home and alone. Follow me on through this way. We'll find our living room. This will look familiar to a lot of you guys. We've had a few coaches get-togethers and faculty functions and meetings and whatnot. But this is our kind of living room, TV. I'll sit on the chairs and play guitar a little bit. Christy and Ian kind of hang out on the chairs and we watch our TV. It's got a good view to the bayou back in the backyard and whatnot. This is Biden's Ear. We do live in Frenchman's Bend, so that's kind of our view as you sit here in the evening time. But as you gather on through this way, just open floor into the kitchen. where I'm sure your homes are like ours. 90% of your time is spent in the kitchen area, and this is where all our coaches hang out and have all our chips and dips and all the fun's happening. But Ian has kind of made a little nest down here during the quarantine. He gets on his Fortnite and earphone. Y'all know how all that works. And he talks to his buddies till all hours of the night. Behind me over here is a little kitchen, or a little breakfast nook, breakfast area. Every now and then we'll sit over here and have fun. When I see this area, it kind of reminds me of when we did the spin weekend. We had all the guys in. It's just packed with all kind of food and breakfasts and stuff. When Brother Frank came over and Chris Harrell, and we were all just kind of hanging out and doing casseroles and just having a good time. That's what this area kind of reminds me of. And you can we live on the end of a road where there's nothing but a vacant lot beside us that hasn't been developed yet. So we get the opportunity to look out and see the greenery and whatnot. And here's the kitchen. This is where I do all the cooking. And no, that's not quite true. Christy does most of the cooking. I'll do a few of the easy stuff, like bake a homemade apple pie. Can't take credit for that either. That's my father-in-law's. He's the baker of the family. But anyway, guys, this is where it all kind of happens. We have an upstairs room. It's a media room, but it is a disaster right now. Ian's kind of, like I said, moved down here and kind of made his nest downstairs. So that's kind of how we roll here at the Magoo house. When all this is over, come see us.
Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed another episode of SMS Cribs. Email us and let us know what you think about the series and whose crib we should visit next week. Bye!
Thanks for showing us around, Coach Magoo.
Another quarantine song?
Well, since you asked. 7 a.m. the usual morning lineup. Start the chores and sweep till the floor's all clean. Polish and wax, do laundry and mop and shine up. Sweep again, and by then it's like 7:15, and so I'll read a book, or maybe 2 or 3. I'll add a few new paintings to my gallery. I'll play guitar and knit and cook, and basically just wonder, when will this quarantine end? And after lunch it's puzzles and cards and baking, paper mache, little ballet and chess, pottery and ventriloquy candle making. Then I'll stretch, maybe sketch, take a climb, sew a mask, and I'll reread the books. If I have time to spare, I'll paint the walls some more. I'm sure there's room somewhere. And then I'll brush and brush and brush and brush my hair, stuck in the same place I've always been. And I'll keep wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering, when will this quarantine end?
That song sounded familiar.
That's all for today. This has been SMS News. Have a great day, Panthers!
Addison,
Hey, what?
what did the noodle say when it walked out the room?
I don't know what.
Pasta la vista, baby.